This will be a demonstration of the rent-to-own opportunities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Every week, I receive quite a few requests to see what rent-to-own opportunities are available. So let's take a look. These homes, the one that you see as green dots on the map, are the ones that have rent-to-own selected in the MLS as far as their options for purchase. As you may notice, there is not that many of them for the entire DFW. There is a total of 96 opportunities, but some of them are further out toward Houston. In our immediate area, there's like 79. So out of 79 opportunities, 79, how many do you think are within your price range? Well, let's take a look. But first, let's look at the distribution among the different cities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. As you can see, we have quite a few opportunities in the Dallas area. Right here, there's a cluster. We have a couple in Greenville, here toward Greenville, which is Hunt County. Almost nothing in Kaufman, surprisingly. I expected more. We do have a cluster around what looks like Lil Elm, Prosper, McKinney. We have a couple in Frisco, quite a few in a Fort Worth area, but kind of spread out. And very surprisingly, very few in Fort Worth itself. Many of them are towards Saginaw and Justin. Okay, all of this is great, but which one of them are actually in your price range? Well, let's take a look for the calculation of your opportunities, the price range of your opportunities. Let's take this formula as an example. We're going to take your estimated monthly payment, maximum monthly payment amount. Let's just say your maximum monthly payment amount is $1,500. If your maximum monthly payment, including taxes, insurance, principal, and interest, is $1,500, then we're going to apply the following formula. We're going to take your $1,500 multiplied by 100, and that will give us $150,000. And we're going to add $50,000 to it. So $1,500 maximum monthly payments translates to 1,500 multiplied by 100 equals $150,000 plus $50,000. So the maximum price range in which you're likely going to be looking for your opportunities will be $200,000. So let's take a look. Let's start by going into $500 increments. So if we took $1,500 as their maximum price range, maximum monthly payment, let's see how many of these opportunities are going to be less than $200,000 maximum in price. Okay, we have 13 opportunities. Let's take a look where they're located. Okay, so we have one in Abilene, one in Itasca. My apologies if I mispronounce it. One in Cleburne, one couple in Dallas. Where else? Okay, one in Denison and one close to Mineola. So let's take a look at the actual results. So we have Abilene, Baytown, Cleburne, Dallas, Denison, Granbury, Grand Saline, Itasca, Kerens, I'm not sure where Kerens is, Navarro County, and Wichita Falls. Okay, let's sort them by housing type. How many of them are actually single-family homes, and how many of them are condos and mobile homes? So out of 13 total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 are single family homes, and 4 are condos, and 1 mobile double wide. Okay, let's take a look at our bedrooms and bathrooms. So this looks in Granbury more 0 bedrooms. This looks more like maybe a piece of land. Just look at their taxes. Then we have 2 homes, one in both of them in Dallas are condos, are 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Then we have 2 ones, multiple 2 ones, Cleburne, Dallas, and Wichita Falls. Then we have 3-1, 3-2, 3-2, Baytown, Dallas, Denison. And then we have, as far as more 3-1s, Grand Saline. And then we have 3-3 in Itasca. And then we have 4-1 in Abilene and 4-2 in Kerens in Navarro County. And that's a mobile double wide. So what did it tell you about the likelihood of finding a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in an area like Louisville or Grand Prairie or Frisco or McKinney? You do not see them on the map. In fact, let's look at which counties seem to be most represented. Hood, Dallas, Dallas, Johnson, Dallas, Wichita, Harris, Dallas, Grayson, Wanzant, Hill, Taylor, and Navarro. Noted that no Denton County, no Tarrant County, and no Collin County, no Rockwall County. So we have a couple of condos in Dallas. And so we have 4 out of 13 in Dallas. The closest one to the DFW would be Hood and Grayson. And then the rest of them are pretty far apart. So this is our $1,500 as a monthly payment spread in the DFW area as of today, which is April 16th, 2026. If we, let's just say, decided to bump it to maximum $2,000 per month as our monthly payment, then what we're going to do is we're going to take $2,000 multiplied by 100, which is $200,000, plus $50,000, that's $250,000. So let's go ahead and search for anything between $201 and $250 as our price range. Okay, we got 15 matches, which is better than before. Let's take a look where they're located. Okay, we're starting to see more in Dallas. We're starting to see some pop up in the near Fort Worth in Tarrant County. Still nothing in Plano, Frisco, McKinney. Nothing in Grapevine, Keller, Louisville area. We have one in Arlington. Let's take a look. So let's see where our opportunities are located. So if we sort them by county, that will be easier. So we got out of 15 opportunities, got 4 opportunities in Dallas, 1 in Ellis, Fannin and Hood and Hopkins, Hunt, McLennan, 2 in McLennan, and then 4 opportunities in Tarrant. Okay, let's take a look. Let's sort it by our bedrooms and bathrooms. So now instead of having 1, 1, 1, we have 2 ones that are popping up. And we see that those are all 3 of them in Dallas are condo / townhome opportunities. And then we have actually 2 right here, condos, townhomes opportunities. Then 1 in Fort Worth is a half a duplex. It's a 2-2. Then we have 2 more in Dallas, which is 3-1, 2-3-2. Let's see, Ellis. We have 1 in Ellis, 3-2. Fannin County, 3-2. Granbury, 3-2. Sulphur Springs, 3-2s. So notice that we're the further we're away from the Dallas County, the more likely we're to have 3-2s pop out. Greenville, 3-2. Now you see how low the taxes are here? That tells me that that's probably a fixer-upper or a piece of unimproved land, because most taxes below $1,000 tells me that it's probably just a piece of land. Okay, let's take a look at the one in Arlington, 1955 year build, 3-1. So even though it's not a 3-2, it's still 3-1, 1,300 square feet. And then we have Pelican Bay, which is one of my properties. I'm going to do a walkthrough on that one a little bit later. So Pelican Bay, mobile double wide, 2,300 square feet, 4-2, and then one in Waco. And that one is 6 bedrooms, 2 baths. Very interesting, single detached. 6 bedrooms, 2 baths. That's an interesting one. It's very unusual to see 6 bedrooms, 2 baths, because that's a lot of occupants for 2.5 baths property. Alrighty, so that was our from 1,500 to 2,000 maximum monthly payment per month opportunities. As you can see in the Dallas area, those are mostly condos. Also take a look at their size. So the one that are in Dallas area, their size, this is the square footage column, under $1,000 here. And most of the opportunities are going to be under 1,500 square feet with double wides or single detached as being bigger properties. Let's see this Carpenter Avenue. It is 1,800 square feet, 3-2 in Dallas. Okay, this is an interesting opportunity right here. If any one of you is looking for rent to own, I wouldn't overlook this one. I would go investigate it. In fact, I might visit to investigate it myself. Okay, so what if your monthly payments could be up to $2,500 per month on your mortgage? In that case, we're going to take $2,500 multiplied by 100, that's $257, plus $50,000. That gives us a price range of about $300,000. So we're going to change our price range and see 250 to 300. Let's see if we can find some additional homes. So 14 opportunities. Let's take a look at where they're located. Okay, we see a much bigger cluster in the Dallas area. I think this is the first time we see Collin County popping up right here. Maybe it's still Dallas, Richardson. Okay, well, let's take a look at our results. Alrighty, let's sort it by county first so we can see which counties we're in. So we got Caddo Mills, Crandall County. Oh, wait, that's a city, county. So we got 6 opportunities in Dallas County. We have one in Fannin, one in Henderson, 2 in Hunt, Kaufman, McLennan, and 2 in Tarrant. So let's take a look at our bedrooms versus bathrooms. As you can see, we're finally seeing some 3-2s. We're getting out of the 1-1s and 2-1s. We're finally into the 3 bedrooms, 2 baths type of a land. So we got couple of 3-2s in Dallas. Single detached historical conservation type of a house. Then we have a couple of 3-1s available also in Dallas, one in Dallas, one in Mesquite on Pioneer Road. We got 3-2, 1,300 square feet in Trenton in Fannin County. We got a 3-2, 1,600 square feet in Log Cabin in Henderson. So Greenville and Crandall, we got a couple of 3-2s, decent size, 1,600 and 2,000 square feet. We got Waco. Okay, another 3-2, 1,300, 2,000 square feet. Okay, 2 in Fort Worth, Juneberry and Leith. So 3-2, 3-2s. Notice we don't have many 4-2s. A lot of people are asking me about 4 and 5 bedrooms and then give me some kind of a price like I want to pay $1,200 per month. As you can see, that's probably not happening from this video. So Fort Worth 3-2s, then we're going back to Dallas and Mesquite and Caddo Mills for our 4-2s, 1,600, 2,000 square feet. As you can see, the 3-2s and 4-2s are mostly predominant in the $2,500 to $3,000 per month monthly payment. Okay, and if we can afford to pay, let's just say up to $3,000 per month, we take $3,000 per month multiplied by 100 to obtain 300,000 plus 50. That's $350,000 is our price range. Okay, let's take a look at our opportunities in this price range. Perfect. We're finally getting into our Frisco, McKinney, Grapevine, Louisville area. Alrighty, we're having some Collin County pop up. We're going to have some Denton County pop up. Let's take a look at our results. All right, so let's go ahead and organize them by county first. So we got Bexar in San Antonio, 2 in Collin County, 1 in Anna, 1 in McKinney, 2 in Denton, 1 in Aubrey, 1 in Fort Worth, Fannin County in Trenton, Grayson County in Sherman, Hood County with Granbury, McLennan County with Waco, Parker County with Weatherford, and Tarrant County with Fort Worth. So let's take a look at their bedrooms and bathrooms. So we got some 3-2s, 3-2 in Anna in Collin County, 3-1 in McKinney. Then we got 3-2, 3-2 in Aubrey and Trenton, 3-2s all the way to Granbury, Waco, Fort Worth. And now we're finally into 4-2s. So 4-2s are San Antonio, Fort Worth, Sherman, and Weatherford. I will do the last price range. So let's just say that you can afford monthly payments from $3,500 to $4,000 per month. So that increases our price range from being $350 to about $400. No, wait a second. What did I just say? So let's just say you can afford a monthly payment to up to $4,000 per month. So we take, no, 3,500. So we take 3,500 multiplied by 100. That's $350,000. And then we add $50,000 to it. Now, at this price range, we need to be careful with taxes because my calculation is a very simple approximate calculation that does not count taxes. In many of the counties or many of the subdivisions with a lot of new construction, taxes are so high that they do not really fall into the simplistic cowboy math that I'm using right now. But let's just go with it. So let's just say our price range is from 351 to 400. Okay, let's take a look at our map. Again, we're seeing more of Collin County, Denton County. Okay, let's take a look at our counties first. So we got 1 in Collin and McKinney, several in Dallas, Denton, Grayson, and Tarrant. Okay, let's take a look at our bedrooms and bathrooms. So in Dallas, we have what looks like a condo, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. We got another Dallas County in Irving, 2-2 in Las Colinas Boulevard, which is very nice, another condo. We got 1 in Collin in McKinney, 3-2, 2,000 square feet, 2,200 square feet. We got 1 condo in Mesquite, which is 3-2 on Iron Horse, which is a very nice subdivision. We got Whitesboro in Grayson County, another 3-2. By the way, this is the acreage, 5 acres. Take a look at that. We have Aubrey, 4-2, Lil Elm, 4-2, and Fort Worth, or two, ranging between 1,900 square feet and 2,700 square feet. So as you can see, the larger properties in the Irving, McKinney, Mesquite, Aubrey, Little Elm are starting to pop up at this price range, which translates to about $3,000 to $3,500 per month in monthly payments. Now, how could you find a property with specific number of bedrooms and bathrooms in a specific city? It's very easy. You go to this request form. So this request form, it's called Home Purchase Options Creative Financing Information Request Form. I'm going to drop the link to it below in the description. What you do is you fill out your name, email address, phone number, type of a property or type of a financing you're looking for, rent-to-own, seller financing, subject to an existing loan, halal loan, or any type of approach that could get me into home ownership. Monthly payment budget. Please be truthful. Some people say, "What do you have under $1,200?" And I show them. They're like, "How about $2,000?" I show them. They're like, "How about $3,000?" So that was ridiculous questions. If you can afford $3,000, then why wasting time looking for $1,200? Obviously, you're not going to find anything attractive. However, be truthful. So if you can truly afford $2,000, don't ask for $1,000 because you're not going to get much of a response, positive homes to look at during that search. And my team spent time looking for properties. Cities, zip codes, counties, and comments that could help us to find you a suitable property. So what are those comments? So for example, you could say that looking for a range, looking for a home with minimum 0.5 acres, something like that, something even more specific that would allow us to narrow down the search criteria for you. Anything that we can find in this list right here, we're going to take your price range, we're going to run the search, and we're going to send you everything that's available. Okay, my name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Central. If you have any questions about rent-to-own properties in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Texas, I'm one of the leading authorities on rent-to-owns in DFW area. My contact information will be in the description below. Have fun, guys, and I will see you in the next video.